these videos now, so I'm about to go ahead and go do them. Let's go ahead and get into this light. Gray jumpsuit on. That's crazy. You're right, you're right. What can I say? And power is power, but you still need a whole lot to attribute when it comes to just manifesting things accordingly. And really getting ahead instead of just, being like, oh, hey, I'm just gonna do what the few do and try to get it that way, and then you try to be like those people. Next thing you know, you end up not winning in life. You end up not becoming who you're supposed to become. So what's good, guys? This is guys and gals, what's good? This is Archangel Raphael, aka Emrall Imran, aka BigBossBabby Imran, or this is the Astro Man. I never had nowhere to land. Unless it's with you, this is the family man stretching on my right hand. Go ahead and grab on and let's take off together. Feel me? This is Dr. Change. This change being the only universal constant. I never had no one to blame. Let me get into this light as I say this. As I always took a stand on for what the fuck I aim. And I aim pretty high, as you can tell, because I always put my camera up when I do that, right? So, and as being God married to the universe, as life being married to karma, I'm here to remind you and let you know the fact that we are not separate from God. We individually and collectively make up what God is. I am God, you are God. We are God. So that's it. So I'm gonna get into this really good, cause it's been like a whole war with me. It's been like a fight, for real, you know what I mean? Doing the right thing and starting off right. It's like the amount of people I've been leading, especially women, cause I'm a lover of women. What can I say? You know what I mean? I'm straight. You know what I mean? So you can check the link in the description for more info. You know what I mean? So yeah, okay. But yeah, the point is, what I'm really gravitated and solely into is the fact that not only can you get power in life, can you get, multiple ways to actually succeed, and then even when you feel like you can't succeed or you won't succeed, what you gotta know is that, because a lot of times you look at certain celebrities and you like the way it sounds, you like the way it looks, you like the way, and even down to the lifestyles they emulate, to the core of their being, and the spirituality of it. So you want to be like them. That's great. That's great to look up to people. But what I do on this channel, this is Archangel Raphael, all of my videos are like a whole album and a whole movie on their own. So make sure you check out each and every video, because they're all original and unique. This is the one and only. This is Chihila. Okay, that's my artist name. I have many artist names. I have many, like Allah has 99 names and God has infinite names. Yeah, it's just like that for me, okay? So, yeah. That said, so it's like this is what life is, right? Life is like a test of your righteousness, almost. Because you'll see certain celebrities, too, that have already gone and passed, died young type shit, claiming to be righteous and all of that, while simultaneously literally killing themselves and putting themselves through hell, and not being righteous, but they sound righteous, they make things that look righteous and things like that, so it makes you look like, oh, this person is succeeding, they look good, they sound good, etc., and they're living their best lives, but they're miserable while doing it. So the point is, it isn't to try to be like these people and to look up to people like that. What I show you here is, not only can you stick with me and look at me like I'm someone to want to be like, or type shit, Because a wannabe is just you wanting to become better than yourself. And then you become more. You become more like God. You be more like God. Instead of being blessed by God, being less than God, you become more like God. And you become more God. And you become God. And the point isn't to play God. No, you're becoming God. You are God. And the only reason you would say some shit like that is because you're not unified in righteousness. You're not unified. Like, the only reason you look at me and be like, oh, you think you're God, huh? You're wicked. Oh, you like women and you like reproducing with women. Oh, you're a fallen archangel just like the rest of them. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm not even reproducing right now. Do you think I'm where I need to be financially? Like, do you think I'm a multi-millionaire right now? Yes, the fuck I am. But you know what I mean? Like, is there so much more work to do to actually physically manifest it, which is what Ra, who fell into hell, Raphael, is exactly here to do? Yes, I'm allowed to do that. I am allowed to fall into hell, and I'm the only one who is, because I know how to get back up. I know the right way to do things. How am I the one who knows how to do these things, but the rest of the archangels? Shout out to the whole flight squad, all the archangels on board. Shout out to the whole angelic force, angels, you know, descending a little to do greater works and evolve and move up their ranks into archangels, taking our position so we can get the fuck up out of here, stop, you know, serving this shit for eons, because we're done with this shit. And as the leader of all the archangels, you know, if you're a demon becoming angel, you know, shout out to you, because your gifts and talents will go to waste without them. You would probably manifest some, you know, worldly success and type shit like that with those spiritual gifts and talents. But at the end of the day, you're still gonna be like, you lose everything in the process of that. You lose what you can say, what you can do. And even if you try to make things like correct by then, it's still like, you know what I mean? Like this is what it means to have power in life. This is what it means to get power in life. Because when you do the right thing, like when you don't kill things to have a meal, I just ate some fish, right? And I only did, I've been back and forth eating meat and all this shit just because of the circumstances and situations I'm in that literally put me in this place, whether I'm gonna actually step up and step into my light and keep shining like I'm supposed to, like I originally knew I was supposed to do, but I got thrown off. Like, damn, that's not what I'm supposed to do, because, oh, the music isn't aligning. Oh, the things aren't aligning that I wanna work on. So I gotta stop doing this shit. But no, the whole point is to accept life for what it is and actually acclaim the power, because there is a right point to make a video. And who's to say this video right here is not gonna be the longest video that I've ever fucking made, because so much of the shit that I've been holding back from and really excavating myself from, thinking like, oh, I can't speak this way, I can't do this. In my mind, I'm doing this, right? In my mind, I'm like, oh no, I have to direct my soul and my spirit into a place where I could be something entirely, you know, different and great and original and unique than anything else that has ever been done before. And that mental pressure leads me to not being myself, which is exactly the way to be original and unique. So here I am now acclaiming my power. This is what life is. So you're gonna see by the end of this video, if you stick with me the whole way through, just go ahead and chill, you know, travel, smoke some weed, fucking, you know, cook something, cook a good vegan meal. It don't matter what the fuck you're doing. Enjoy yourself, live your life. You know, have me by your side though. Because the more you live separate from this, is the more you try to go ahead and think, okay, I'm gonna go sell my soul because that's the right answer. You know what I mean? Like, and even if you do that, like, at least do it with, like, you know, like, shout out to Bring Me the Horizon, you know, that band. You know, they're an example of doing things in England, from there over in fucking English. So they're an example of doing that shit the right way, because they did it together, you know, amongst their own vegan tribe of three of the members, which the other two, I don't know what the fuck they're on. But still, everything comes with a cost. So the more we look at, like, you know, celebrities who are rich and famous and have the way of life that we want, we have to accept the fact that we are our own original and unique creation, and we're creators in that aspect, because we're living out existence in the universe, which is what the universe is existence. We're living out ourselves in being, so we can experience our creativeness, which is our creating, which is our proactive will to make something. So there'd be no point to even do that had we not even had a formula to existence. But the whole thing was, things have fallen short ever since they crucified me back in Egypt, stole my knowledge to even build Egypt and shit. You know, Ra, the top of the star on top of fucking tree, Jesus Christ, right? So that's fucking the top of the pyramid, where it fucking literally points to, doesn't just point, it ends into heaven. When you see the point, there's nothing else after the point. So the point is that I'm not here to repeat anything. The resurrection process was about me coming back and becoming the fucking big boss pimp baby, like I'm motherfucking. And this is where you see like pimp culture, pimp and host culture, and you begin to think, oh, that's evil. But nah, they're not doing it from righteous places. Anything can be done righteously. If a fucking lion just attacks you and you kill it, is that not righteous? If a snake tries to bite you and you kill it, is that not? If a human tries to fucking harm you or your family and you kill it, is that not self-defense? Is that not righteous? Okay, so, don't tell me this bullshit. Like, okay, so we have certain spiritual gifts and powers, though. When we don't kill things, we have certain gifts and powers. Like, you begin to think that the whole reason why nature is the way it is because of our separation from existence and accepting our duality. Like we avoid that. Like if you really watch all of my videos, there's a certain video that will really break it down. Like I broke down duality. I'm not gonna do that again. I don't repeat myself on this channel because every single video needs to be viewed and watched. I need 100 million views plus, if not trillions, on each video. That's where I'm at. So if you watch this video, whoever the fuck you are, make sure you know that, and make sure you put me on blast, because I don't care what it is, I don't care how it is, give me that attention because I want it, bitch. So you probably look at me like, oh, I'm an attention seeker, I'm whatever. I don't give a fuck. My whole purpose is to literally win. My whole purpose is to literally win, because I've done everything the right way. And the fact that so many of the people who are doing the right thing are not getting the attention they deserve, are not getting the views, the likes, but they're literally like earth angels. They're literally like incarnations of God. Nothing more, nothing less. Just the negativity balance of that feminine duality, where the masculine who ascends into heaven and hell can create that positivity. Not an infinite duality going downwards, falling down, talking about some cross, you fucking demon, who stole, like you literally become like the people who stole the knowledge and indoctrinated society with these religions and these scriptures and shit. When you start to follow that, you have no choice but to be the sacrificial lamb, because you think, oh, if I don't kill, then I'm gonna be killed. But you're still the problem, because you're gonna end up getting killed anyways. You're literally gonna end up reincarnating into one of those animals that you're eating. Oh, you didn't think that, did you? Let me wake you up, bitch. It goes that deep. It really goes that deep. This is why you see lions get eaten by their own kind all the time. This is why you see, female lions get raped by the male lions. This is why you see a lot of fucking retarded shit that is cruel, wicked, and shouldn't be happening in the first place. In nature, is because the separation between, that's the fall. It's you, once you accept your duality, which if you find that video on my channel and view that, you'll know what I'm talking about. And you get to actually do the right thing, you know what I mean? Don't kill to have a meal. Don't drink blood. Don't be a demon. Like, you can drink blood out of fruit juice, because that will go into your blood and cleanse it and detoxify it. But you have to give it a ruminating time of fasting. You can't just do everything all at once and expect to be cleansed and expect things to be good. Like, no, you have to go through that fasting ritual. It's a ritual. It's literally a ritual. And then you have to do the spells, those healing spells of creating your own brewery. Blend some juices up. Throw a little bit of, some pulp in there. Make sure that some of the pulp is in there so that it can really, ferment, right? And break down. That way it can, throw some cane sugar in there. That way it could really have some isolates or some crystallizations to mesh in with, to really amplify it, kind of like salt. You know what I mean? Salt Bay, right? That's my special sauce, Salt Bay. Because I'm a fucking baby lover. I love women, bruh. I love women who embody their complete healed child selves and don't have these insecurities and shit, and don't have to look at, you know what I mean, like men and women as separate or some shit. Like, I hate that shit. Like, for real, if there's anything I hate, it's I hate real weakness. Real weakness actually springs from people who are too lost in their intellectual fallen dogma, who believe that because if you do sex trafficking and slavery, and then you literally play on that to the point where you utilize as a spiritual thief of all those energies and all of those fucking knowledges and wisdoms coming from all angles of the universe, and then use it for your own gain without actually attributing any creative faculty, you're literally sacrificing yourself. What you're doing is you're winning in one lifetime, and then you're being reincarnated into complete hell and disarray into the next one. But you don't believe me because you haven't seen it yet. But you're gonna believe me when you fucking feel it and you begin to view the signs. You're gonna feel me then, bitch. I promise you're gonna feel me then. and you put, you know, this is why my channel needs to be on blast. Like, I need people to view this shit. I need everybody to be on board. Like, I need nobody and everybody. All right, I need the whole fucking shit. I'm here to take back my shit. And I never took it to begin with. So this is the first time me saying that. I took it when I got to heaven after I was crucified. So, I mean, I'm not salty. I am salty now, though, because that didn't have to happen for that to happen, if you get what I'm trying to say. But it happened anyway, so I can't really... It was just like... It was almost like me losing what I wanted to win in while still winning. But now it's like different because it's not meant to happen like that. So it's almost like it's a positive thing, you know. Shout out to Maji, the high priestess. You know, it's one of the loves of my life. She's so amazing and beautiful, and she's a follower of the righteous beings who actually do the real work. Because honestly, the most attractive people on this planet are vegans. And you can say whatever the fuck you want, but it's true. Because real beauty comes from within, and you know, vegans know that. But the point is that it isn't just about attaining, you know, one level of life and then teaching others, because then you sacrifice your own success. You sacrifice your own success for the will of the good and the righteousness. But then you get lost into the place where doing the right thing is so apparent that you forget to connect with people like me who can literally connect all the dots and put you on. Like, I'm trying to help. Like, but you don't want to be too selfish where you or narcissistic to where you think, oh, I'm doing the right thing. Now you're lost in righteousness. Now you're lost in doing the right thing. But you can't even come together with people like me to help you do that, and to put me on blast and literally assist me in what I'm doing because you don't trust me or you don't believe me or some shit. Why don't you just work on yourself and actually love yourself to the fullest, where you can embody that inner trait of heaven into the external. So not only are you gonna look like what the fuck everyone wants and needs on the outside, but you can do it from, you know, from the outside in as well. Because it doesn't just go both, like, I don't want to say it like that, like when I say it goes both ways, but, you know, it's almost like if you try to go inside out, it's almost like a kind of thing where you can't really embody the strength. You can't really go all in. You can't really put it on the line like that. You know what I mean? You can't really be like, you can't really be built like that. You know what I mean? So if you really want to be built like that, like built like that, like, you know, it takes a certain kind of receptivity and reciprocation within all of the things around you, outside going in. And then when you get back in your house, when you get back in your room, and you really begin to do that inner spiritual work, you sit down on your chair, you sit on your couch, whatever, you sit on your bed, and lay on your bed, on the floor, however the fuck, you know what I mean? Then can you really decipher what it means to be going outside in, and you can really shine like that. So, you know, my hair is gonna take a little while to grow out, but as long as I nourish myself, take care of myself, keep detoxifying all of the animal blood I've been consuming, and other parasitic infections that are currently occupying my vessel. But as long as I continue to do that, and then I incorporate all the things that do attribute to hair growth and strength in the DNA and all of that shit, certain fruits and certain seeds, like seeds are I was about to say pornography for pornographic or some shit. But yeah, see, because birds fuck anything. But but you know, birds also eat insects and shit like that. Some birds are also carnivorous, so keep that in mind. Most parrots though are beautiful creatures, and they're also created in this hellbound suffering. So you got to look at it like this, right? If you're more evolved, does it not make more sense to build a more evolved, luxurious heaven on earth, where you could literally be the shining star in the vessel for all of this shit and still get everything you desire and want and need and pray for and ask God for? Like, please bless me and create this beautiful life for me and help me find all the right partners. And, you know, because at the end of the day, it is about you being an attractive person and you becoming an attractive person. But your attractive person is you. The attractive person you want to become is you. It's not about just being righteous and doing the right thing. The attractive person is about you going through the war of it. And this is what life is. It trains you in the strength to know that the right thing that you were doing is and always will be the right thing. So continue and go hard on it. So life is about preparing you with God to do greater works, where you're gonna sound the best, you're gonna look the best, you are the best, and you're original, you're unique. There's no one else like you. There's not one snowflake alike. So when all snowflakes unite, we create snow. We make it snow. We make it rain. All the raindrops, we make it rain. We make it pour. We become the ocean, and we still go back up into the sky. We know how to go into hell. We know how to fall. We know how to go down because we know how to go back up. We know how to go back up. But you know, you get lost thinking like, oh, angels are all about flying, and then you get lost in that. Like, that's one element. Air is one element. They say the Archangel Raphael was the ruler of air, but the fuck, I'm here to work on water though. So I mean, it's so many levels of, and you know what I mean. Like they already prepared the knowledge they stole from us to tell me who the fuck I'm the one for healing. Like, no, I could do so much more than just heal. I do a whole lot. Like, I do a whole lot than just heal. Yeah, baby. So, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like, the sex I give to women is healing. And I don't want to play the narc role right now. I'm going to play the confident self-love role, because this is what it's about. Some of you men who are lost in, like, just fucking strength, you think it's about might and strength, and then you end up getting women who are the same way, and they'll end up doing anything to get ahead, just like you. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's a form of hell. Like, I let go of all these people. I already saw them trying to steal my knowledge. I already saw them doing this repeating history. I already saw them, like, a long time ago. I don't even want them no more. Like, and it's funny because how the tables flip. It's really funny. It's so funny, I don't even gotta, like, really laugh at it sometimes. Because it's like, now I'm the person who gets to walk away. Now I'm the person who gets to give these wicked individuals and these people who harm me and try to create conflict in my life and not help me move forward and not make me a better person and actually create blockages in my life and really take me down the wrong path and wrong course of direction, and then take the healing or whatever the fuck, the knowledge, the wisdom, the strength, and the surety that I give them, and then they use it as their own, and they don't even shout me out. They don't even put me on blast. They don't even give me or my channel any attention. They don't even credit me. Like, fuck you. Not only are you never gonna get to touch me, bitch, you're never gonna get to be with me, you're never gonna get to have any of my money, you're never gonna have any of my children, you're never gonna have shit, because I love King Solomon. Fuck you if you don't. So, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm with God on all levels, and I would say fuck you too, with God, type shit. And if we're really about it, yes, I'm gonna descend. Yes, I'm gonna fall, and I'm gonna do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, so self-love, self-confidence is a big role, you know? Plays a big role. Because you might look at me right now and say, oh, I'm not where I need to be in shit. Because there's a lot of shadows who currently occupy demonic vessels. But when you're literally prepared to do the right thing, not only can you see some shit from like miles away, but you can get concrete with it too. Because we do, you know, we do build on stone. Like, we do get stoned, you know what I mean? Like, so when I'm not doing that, I'm just off cigarettes. It's just what it is. But I ain't fucking, you know, I ain't talking about nothing that isn't relevant. Or, you know, embodying or being or, you know, really creating from that place. Because I am there. I am the light. I am the light dwelling into the darkness. Not the other way around. The fuck? So yeah. You know, outside going in, be the light, you know what I mean? Have that strength. Have that wisdom, have that knowledge, have that healing, have that capacity to create and be creative. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. So when you really enact out this creative faculty of yours, you will see the harvesting of your fruits. You will plant the seeds and watch the trees grow, and the fruit will bear. It'll always happen. Thou shalt not kill, and thou shalt not steal. Okay? So quit killing for your meal. Quit stealing, because you're never going to be original or unique when you do that shit. No one's, not even God or anything, will view you in that light. No matter how much success or whatever the fuck you achieve. You'll no matter how much money you get, it don't matter. How many bitches you fuck, it don't matter, bruh. How many niggas you got fucking dicking you, pipe, it don't matter. You stole that shit. And some, like, this is beautiful, right? Because what I'm about to talk about is really about to kill some people. Some people were given, like, certain angelic positions, but they lost it. They lost it because there was demons from the beginning, and they couldn't even be an angel. So they just had to just accept their fate. Be like, nah, I can't skip, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue being a demon. Like, nah, like, you was handed that position, but you said, nah, I'm good. But I'm great though, so I mean, like, whatever. If you lose, you lose, you know what I mean? So, and yeah, someone else is gonna get that position. Someone else already did. That's the way it works. When you don't accept your fate and you don't choose your own fate in life, and you don't accept it for what it is, you're gonna lose what God has ordained for you. Because God will work through certain vessels as God itself, but you're gonna be like, no, that's not God. That's demonic or whatever. While you're being the demon. Like, that's how deep it goes. Because this person doesn't have success. This person doesn't have everything going for them in life the way they're supposed to, but they are though. They're gradually getting there. And the fact that you don't want to attribute to their success just shows how much of a fucking demon you are. And then you start promoting and helping and assisting demons of your own kind, because it's all you can do, and you're never going to be happy. You're always going to be miserable. You're always going to be in hell for it. So, you know, enjoy suffering for you miserable fucking low life pieces of shits who have been gifted spiritual power but chose to abuse it, and then abuse the people who came into your life, who was there to literally put you on. And then all you had to do was love them. All you had to do was be there for them. All you had to do was accept them. And then, as I'm really speaking to women right now, all you had to do was submit. You just had to submit to the right man. A vegan man is a strong man. Don't forget that shit. Ever. So I'm not going to make this video too much longer. I said what I need to say. I'm getting the fuck off. Be well, be more thou. I love you. Make sure you love yourself. Health, wealth, and abundance. Peace, love, and enlightenment. If you're a man watching this video, I'm here to lead you the right way, not the wrong way. If you're my special woman watching this video, you know who you are. I'm here to remind you, baby, my one and only, how to take the throne of God. aka my motherfucking dick. And I will lead you and make love to you from my heart, okay? Promise. And I'll utilize my mind and my head for the special talents and gifts that I know must be cultivated and delved into. So yeah. See ya. Yeah, I know you like me. I'm sexy as fuck. It's good. I like you too. See ya.